Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The escalating process of the war in Ukraine continues, and it is promoted by the Western countries in general, and in particular by Germany. I have an article here that will support this claim that I just made, and obviously it's not so. This article comes from Business Insider from today, July 30th, 2022. Germany to send Ukraine 16 bridge-laying tanks, adding to its arsenal of Western weapons as it wages a new offensive against the Russian invasion. I can't remember when it was the first one. This is a new one. Germany plans to send Ukraine 16 Biber bridge-laying tanks. If it's like Biber, what's his name? That little weasel, whatever he is. What's his name? Something Bieber. I can't remember his. Justin. Yes, like the Justin Bieber, then Bieber. Maybe it's Bieber, B-I-B-E-R. Bieber. I will say Bieber. The tanks deploy assault bridges to help troops cross streams, ditches, and other obstacles on the battlefield. Great. The Bieber tanks are the latest to be added to Ukraine's growing arsenal of Western weapons. That's only one problem. The Germans supply them, what was the word here, to send on the paper. We will send them this, send them this, send them this. But they will arrive, probably will be delivered to Ukraine after November or December, when the war, in my assessment, will go limb. So Germany plans to send Ukraine. Is like, I tell you, man, I will give you $3 million in about a month. And you're like, yeah, that means nothing until I have it. The same here. Germany plans is still, yeah, let's make a plan. Oh my God. 16 Biber bridge-layer tanks to help its forces overcome water or other obstacles in battle, the ministry said in a statement Friday. Now, you know, those bridge layer tanks could be used when you retreat. So when you run from the front and you have to cross a river so they don't catch you, then with the swords and all that, then you land those, bang, 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 and you run over fast. It's not only for a new, new offensive. The first 6 systems are due to be delivered later this year. What did I tell you? Later, like what? December 29th. And 10 more systems will follow next year. Woohoo! That's a long way to the top. If you want to rock and roll, yeah, that's a long way, man. Germany's Federal Minister of Defense, Christine Lambrecht, said the package also includes, on the paper, transport, repair, and training along with the vehicles themselves. So everybody's going there. It's gonna go halfway. The war is over. They turn around and come back to Berlin. The tanks carry and deploy assault bridges to help troops cross streams, ditches, and other. This is where the salesperson talks to us. The tanks carry and deploy assault bridges to help troops cross streams, ditches, and other obstacles on the battlefield, and can span a gap of 60 feet in a matter of a minimum minutes, according to Military Today. Yay! Buy them. Price $55 million a piece, plus tax. The Biber tanks, based on a modified Leopard. Oh, when are those Gepard tanks or whatever, or Leopard or Gepard? Which one? I think the Gepard are supposed to be delivered to Ukraine, I don't know, in 2059. Leopard 1 main battle tank chassis are the latest to be added to Ukraine's growing arsenal of Western weapons, on paper. Germany has also recently agreed to transfer other weapons to Ukraine, including 15, there you have it, Gepard anti-aircraft tanks, and has recently delivered several Mars 2 multiple rocket systems and PZH-2000 howitzers. Oh, so they also delivered some. Good for you. Until February of this year, January had a policy to not send weapons to war zones, but made a historic exception following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. No, they were told by their bosses, which is the United States of America, you do that. And they say, okay, bye-bye rules and regulations and policies, we change them right now because he said so or she said so. Despite its pledges come and go depending on the situation. Berlin has faced criticism for delays in sending those promised weapons. Yes, of course, the US has also recently sent Ukraine HIMARS short for high mobility artillery rocket systems, which have been credited with bolstering Ukraine's forces against Russia. Ukraine has launched a new counteroffensive in the south of the country, aiming to recapture the city of Kherson, which fell early in the Russian invasion. The port city is on the delta of the Black Sea and the Dnipro River. The war for the control of the river systems was hinted at the last month when the US agreed to supply 18 patrol boats to help Ukraine protect its riverways, as well as $450 million security aid package from me. Yes, I was not asked. The package includes two 30-foot small unit riverine craft, 6 40-foot maritime combat craft, and 10 34-foot Dauntless Sea Ark patrol boats, the Department of Defense said on Thursday. These are largely to protect the riverways and to enable Ukraine to maintain its control of the riverways. They can also be used in close in coastal areas, a senior defense official said during a briefing at the Pentagon. Good. De-escalate the conflict as much as possible, and you're gonna beat the Russians, and they will use nuclear weapons one time, and then you all guys gonna hide underneath those little rocks where you came from. Guaranteed. Pinky promise? Yeah. You'll see. I'm not saying these guys should not fight back, but in the meantime, why don't we kill a few, right? Is that the logic here? All these things could have been averted. This is what bothers me, or at least I would say 95% avoided. But provide those Bieber landing whatever tanks that help you create bridges for a span of what, 60 feet was it or something. Good. By December, if they help, they help. I personally still wait for that counteroffensive to materialize. I have other articles talking about the Russians massing a lot of equipment and a lot of personnel and ammunition in the area. So if the Ukrainians will really do something, which I don't hear anything about them bringing anything over there because it's top secret, but we know everything about Russians somehow, then it will be a great fight over there. But I don't think it's gonna be. That's my. I don't think so. I think Ukraine is already drained of its military capabilities, not of the arms that they supplied, but manpower, and could be the morale as well. We'll find out, and definitely I will keep you posted. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.